Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Deadpool 2323. Aaron back at you. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes because I'm live and see if a couple people come in. Get my props ready. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I gave it a little bit of time. So happy Super Bowl Sunday. Hope everybody has a safe night. This is my 35th haul. Got a good haul, but I'm gonna start with an awesome act of kindness from the one and only Batcave Comics. He sent me this cool note. It says, Deadpool 2323, thanks for all your support and being an awesome YouTuber, Batcave Comics. So, man, I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. So I'm going to show some of the stuff off. He sent me X-Force number 1. X-Force number 1. X-Force number 1. It's a theme here. X-Force number 1. And X-Force number 1. But what's cool about these is they're all polybagged and they have the different cards. Cable. What's that? Sunspot and Gideon. Deadpool. That's Shatterstar. And that's the X-Force card. So that's really cool because I had a couple of these, but I never had them all polyboard with the bag. So that's really cool. I'm really happy to have that. I don't care about values when it comes to gifts. I don't care about that stuff. I don't know if there is any extra value to being polybagged with the cards. I don't care. I'm just really cool being a completist and being a collector. I'm really cool to add these to my collection. So Batcave, thank you. That's not all though, guys. He gave me more. Yeah, this is the X-Men number 1 Marvel Now. This is the Scotty Young variant. So that's pretty cool. This book is the first appearance of kind of it's a minor key, but it's a character that I think could turn into something. So if you know, X-Men 201 is the first appearance of Nathan Summers as a baby, who later becomes Cable. Worth a little bit of money, not a lot of money, not like New Mutants 87 where he's, you know, huge. So this is the first appearance of Baby Shogo. Jubilation Lee's, hey, how you doing, Dr. Von Chilla? This is the first appearance of Baby Shogo, Jubilation Lee's kid. So, kind of neat. And then another character named Archaea. I don't know who that is, but it's first appearance of him too. He also sent me this Marvel variant of Thor, number 7. Really cool Thor cover. I like that a lot. Thank you. He sent me this cool Witchblade. I don't have any Witchblade, and I like Michael Turner a lot. And so that's kind of cool that he sent me that. And then he sent me another Michael Turner cover. I was really excited about that. And then he sent me... This is cool too, because I love reading the storyline, so now I don't have to worry about breaking open my books to read it. This is the trade paper for Days of Future Past, X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men. So that's really cool. I'm going to keep that handy because I love to read that. And I love to have people read that storyline. This is X-Men Rarities. I don't know anything about this book. I've never seen this book. It appears to me to be some kind of trade paper. I'm going to have to open this up and see what this is about. Really cool cover, though. I really like it. So, thanks. He sent me this Arthur Saddam variant. Some of the books are in Mylar. I only had so much Mylar to put them in Mylar today, so some of the books I didn't put in Mylar. Some I did, but I love Arthur Saddam's. I love this cover. I've actually been looking for this cover. So, oh, it is a classic tale, Dr. Manchilla. You're so right. I love that. That's one of my 3 favorite X-Men storylines. I'd say my favorite is the Mutant Massacre. Days of Future Past is probably right in there. And Age of Apocalypse, too. I love those 3. These are John Cassidy's 1 in 10 variant covers. This is Astonishing X-Men number 21. I've actually never seen this cover. Yeah, the Abbey Road swipe. That I like that a lot, too. But that's John Cassidy. And then this is a 1 in 10. This is also a John Cassaday Astonishing X-Men number 19. Never read this Astonishing X-Men run. I heard it is fantastic, though. If I remember correctly, Alex the Comic Hoarder really, really digs it. And then he sent me first appearance of Baby Groot. Now, this is Groot number 4. This says, let me get to it, says it's the intro to Baby Groot. I don't know why it wouldn't be considered the first appearance. It says it's the intro. I've never seen that, but I don't know. To me, it's the first appearance of Baby Groot. And I actually couldn't find this when it was out in my LCS, and I had mentioned it in one of his comics, and he said, oh, I got an extra copy. I'll send you one. I'm like, oh, what do you want for it? And he's like, no, I'll just send it to you. Give me your address. So I gave him my address, and I wasn't expecting all the other stuff. But the coolest book he sent me, and that was the book that was all these books are cool, but dude, he sent me a Marvel Milestone Edition X-Men number 1. So I don't know, does this count? Can I check off my X-Men number 1 on 2018 list? Tell you what, it's going to be a placeholder until I get it. That's for sure. And I've already read half of this book. I'm going to read the other half later, which is cool because I never read the original X-Men run. But yeah, really, really, I actually love these Marvel Milestones. I like to get them when I can find them for the cheap, but lately they've been going for $15-20 every place I go, and I don't want to pay $15-20 for these books. So, but man, thank you so much. I love all the books you got me, man. I really appreciate it. So that's Batcave Comics. If you don't know who he is, sub him up. He's awesome. He does some cool videos. He's got some great stuff, man. Really cool. He's local for me, so. All right. Take that and put that there for now. All right. Moving on. Hold on. Okay. I picked these books up for $1 a piece in a pawn shop. So, I didn't put them in Mylar because I didn't put them in Mylar. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, they are great books to have. Nova, number 15. I'm trying to complete that. I would have put these in Mylar, but their condition is real rough. So, yeah. They are great, man. I just think they are great. Yeah, it was a wonderful AAOK. I couldn't be more ecstatic about it. This is, I'm not sure which one this is. It's another Nova. I want to say it's 13 or 12, something like that. It's really bothering me now that I don't know what it is. 12. It is 12. Okay. And this one's in rough condition. But again, for $1, this will fill in my run I'm trying to get on the Nova. These next couple books, oh no, these are all still the same. I picked up Avengers West Coast 45. I think it's the first appearance of the White Vision or whatever. This is kind of an homage or remake of the Vision's first appearance. I want to say that's Avengers 57? Avengers 57. I would have put this book in Mylar. I think it looks really nice. I paid $1 for it. I wasn't going. Yeah, it is Avengers 57. Thanks, Dr. Bonchilla. But there's a big chunk missing out of the back cover, and I didn't realize it when I bought it, so I just left it like that. Fear Itself 7.1. I had the variant cover, and this is the regular cover. 7.1 Captain America. Amazing Spider-Man 696. I just thought it was a cool Hobgoblin cover. Really dug that. So, and then these 3 I actually picked up for my son. He's collecting the Darth Vader run, so I got him Darth Vader number 2. Again, for $1 a piece. I didn't think you could go wrong. Number 4. And these covers are just amazing in my opinion. This next one I absolutely love. Number 5. And I'm not positive. Are these Delgados? I don't know. But that's just an amazing cover. So. Moving forward. Alright. The rest of the books are in Mylar. This book I actually got a long time ago in the Silver Age haul. I don't think I ever showed it because I didn't have anything to fit it. It's a Gold Key Flash Gordon one-shot. I love that cover, and now that I have Golden Age Mylar to put it in, I wanted to show it off. Just beautiful. Just This is a newer book. Picked it up. Everyone's showing it off. I absolutely love this this storyline. Isn't it, Dr. Von Chilla? I mean, that's just pretty. I don't even know if it's worth anything. I looked it up. It was a one shot. I don't. A lot of these stuff. I'm starting to kind of get into the horror stuff. I'm not really into the sci-fi, but man, I just love this color. This is. I don't know anything about this book, so if you know something about this book, let me know. But yeah, I just thought it was so cool. I'd never seen it before, so. But yeah. Oh, the comic book Steve. Hey man, what's up? Thanks for doing your award show. That was awesome. Couldn't believe that someone actually voted for me. That was cool. Anyways, this is Old Man Hawkeye #1. Everybody's been talking about this. So I had to go get it. And I got the last copy at my LCS and I read it. Man, great story. Great story. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. All right, so this next book I paid $1 at a pawn shop for. It's probably what it's worth. I fell in love with the cover is the only reason I bought it. Chaos War X-Men 2 of 2. I've always been a big Warpath and John Proudstar fan. So just that, him coming out of the grave, his eyes glowing, I don't know. I just fell in love with that cover. I just thought it was a gorgeous cover. And I probably should know who did the cover, but I don't. Another book, not in the best condition, but again, I paid $1 at a pawn shop for it. Daredevil #68. Silver Age Daredevil, 15-cent comic for $1. The spine's got some issues, but it's attached, it's complete, and it really presents well, to be honest with you. So I wasn't going to leave that there for $1. These next group of books. So there's this store that I absolutely hate. I almost never go there. I never go out of my way to go there. But I happened to be driving by. Traffic was real slow. And so I just pulled in there and spent 20 minutes going through some back issues. They don't negotiate on prices at all. The way they do it is if you buy 6 books, you get 20% off. You get 25% off if you buy 11 books. And every 5 books after that is another 5% up to 50%. But they never have any keys in their back issues. All their keys are hanging up on the wall. It's also a baseball card store. The place is really cramped, like the way they had the layout. So it's tough to walk through everything, especially for a bigger guy like me, and see all the stuff, the wall books. They had probably 6 or 7 the magazine where first appearance of Star-Lord in the magazine. They wanted $250 for it, and I was just like, there's no way. Like, that's just way too high. Their prices are really high. But going through their back issues, finding some books for $3, I found 6 books. So I paid $2.40 for most of these books, and I paid $3.20 for one book that I had marked at $4, and I was happy to do so. $2.40 for these are the She-Hulk. I've really been into these. I think some of these might be doubles that I have, but I just love them. So this is number 32. This is a nice Mike Deodato cover. He's supposedly coming to my LCS for a free comic day, so I will get him to sign this. This is number 24. I love that one. I love that one. This is a great Greg Horn cover, number 5. I really like that cover a lot. You know. And there were some covers I didn't like, but these I really like. I don't know, that one sings to me. I think that's a gorgeous cover. That is a gorgeous cover. Number 22, again, another Mike Deodato cover. I'll probably get him to sign. This is actually the first appearance of 2 characters. One's called Highlight, one's Jazinda. I don't know who they are. I never heard of them before. Probably nothing characters. But first appearance and a great cover. It looks like, you know, it's a black and white photo and she's breaking through the photo, grabbing the guy's arms. Just awesome. Oh, just a beautiful cover. But my favorite cover of all of them that I got was this Greg Land, number 26. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys. Yeah. Is this a, let me see. If I get a little closer. Is this from Tomb Raider? Is this an homage to Tomb Raider? Guys, let me know. I don't really know. It looks like it's Tomb Raider. Yeah, Greg Land is sweet. And I've actually met Greg Land. He's an awesome guy. I've met him twice. Once I went to a signing. Take these down. Once at a signing, and once just in my LCS, he was shopping. I don't know if he lives local or what. But the one nice thing about that store, I don't think many people go there and look through their back issues too much. So I found this. This is, I went through this, and I'd say this is like a an 8.5 copy of the New Mutants 26, first appearance of Legion. And again, I paid $3.20 for it, so pretty excited to do that. Hey, what's up, Ruben Sanchez? How you doing? Yeah, Chris, for $1, you couldn't beat those. But for $3.20, I think that beats those for $1. So my last couple books here are going to be kind of more major keys. So there's this store I don't really go to because they're kind of high on their prices, but every now and again I'll go there if I happen to be driving by it. And again, I happen to be driving by it, and I had my sons with me, and I went in, and I bought. They had this marked $40. I thought, that's a little high. This for $40, and they had this marked $20. And so I put them together, and I said, "What can you do for both books?" And he sold them both to me for $40. So Ultimate Fallout number 4, first appearance of Miles Morales as Spider-Man, first appearance of Miles Morales. So couldn't beat that deal. I'm gonna give this one to my son, and I'm gonna keep that one for me. So couldn't beat that. These next two books were gifts, Christmas gifts from a friend of mine. Yeah, nice haggling. Yeah, I wasn't really haggling. I said, "What could you do?" And he said 40 for both, and I'm like, "Yeah, I can't beat that." So, anyways, these next two books are gifts from one of my absolute best friends. They were Christmas gifts. X-Men number 35. This first appearance of the Changeling. Awesome Spider-Man cover. It's funny because whenever you look at price guides, anything that's not Spider-Man that has Spider-Man on the cover is always worth a lot more. Even though this isn't Spider-Man, this is the Changeling, made to look like Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's on the cover, so it automatically sells for more. But this is actually a pretty high-grade copy. I mean, it's beautiful. I wouldn't say it's a 9.0, but I'd say it's a solid 6 to 7.5 candidate. I'm not a grader, but I went through. The pages are pretty white. They're not the normal dirty white. They're not yellow. They're pretty close to white. The back cover's pretty good. One little tiny stain on the corner that I think could be cleaned out. But just a beautiful cover. I think a cleaning and a press and a grade on that would get close to a 7. It's almost as beautiful as the next book he got me. X-Men number 60, the first appearance of Sauron. I'd say this book is a 7.0. He said the guy told him at least a 6.0. Yeah, we... CBA. That's funny. Anyways, this is really a beautiful, beautiful cover. I've wanted this book for a while. The first appearance of Sauron. When I first started reading comics, Sauron, they had come back with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Toad was the leader, and I think I want to say it was Toad and Sauron. I forget who the other two were, but I think Toad, Sauron, the Blob, and there was one other. But Sauron wasn't someone to be messed with, and I always wanted his first appearance, and now I have it. So that's 2 more books to check off my my run. So I keep going back to that for Dr. Venchilla, since he likes that cover so much. I keep going back to that one. So pretty good haul. I got one more book here. This book is off my yeah, Neil Adams is phenomenal, and if that is an awesome Neil Adams. If that is Neil Adams' cover, I didn't know it, and that is awesome. So here's my list. I still need to get Captain Marvel #1, Iron Man and Submariner #1, Daredevil #7, Iron Man #1, Doctor Strange #169, Captain America 100, Silver Surfer #1, X-Men #3, X-Men #4, and X-Men #1. X-Men #1 is going to be difficult to do. I've been going through my books, looking at what I could sell to try to earn the funds. And I'm having a hard time. You know, these books are close. They mean a lot to me. I really enjoy owning and collecting them. So it's hard for me sometimes to give them up. But I'm working on it. So the last book is a book off that checklist, though. I found this book through a seller on eBay. It presents very well. A little bit of trouble on the edge and top corner, but not too bad. Silver Surfer #1. This is the origin of the Silver Surfer, the origin of the Watchers, and the first appearance of Shalaba. And yes, I'm reading that. That's why I'm looking down. But you can see there's a little bit of issue there on the corner. I shouldn't say little. That's a pretty big issue. But it's right on the edge, so it doesn't really detract from the presentation. You got a little something there and a little something there. The back cover is pretty sweet. It's dirt. It needs a clean. But you know, I paid about $200 shipped for this, so I was totally ecstatic about it. It's a book I really wanted. It was in my price range, so I pulled the trigger. You know, I've seen other copies of this book cheaper, but they had big creases across the middle and stuff, and I wanted something that really presented well, because I love this cover. Yeah, it is a stunning book. I love it. So thanks guys. Appreciate y'all coming in and checking me out. Just let me go ahead and cross that off my list. The #4 book. So that's down. So 3 books checked off my list. I'm currently trying to work on a negotiate a deal for Captain America 100. And as always, I got my eye out for anything else I can find. So I hope everybody has a safe day. Don't drink too much for those who got to work in the morning. I'll be doing another video soon. It won't be a live video, though, because it's going to be a contest video. And I'm not going to do it live because I have to move the camera around and stuff. But again, guys, check out Batcave Comics. He's a great YouTuber, newer to the community. Love his channel. Watch all his content. He's just doing a good stuff. Yeah, Dr. Von Chill, I don't blame you. I actually, by the way, I loved some of the EC stuff you're doing. I'm really starting to get the bug for the EC. So every time I see someone do an EC haul, I'm watching them. Starting to get that bug. Anthony Repertate kind of clued me into it, and yeah, I think 2019 is going to be the year of EC for me. I think that's when I'm going to start my EC stuff. But we'll see. But anyways, check out Batcave Comics. He's got a lot of great content. And I do have a copy of Silver Surfer #4, but it's not a high grade. It's got real bad creases on the one corner, but the rest of the book presents amazingly. And I'll show that off. Watch any of my past videos, you know, they're in there. Anyways, you guys know what I always say. Collect what you like. Don't apologize for it. Happy hunting. See you next time, guys.